y'all, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Alexa and I am just gonna do kind of a quick simple makeup look today. I'm actually doing my makeup for the day and I just want something natural, quick and easy, and I debated on whether or not I wanted to turn my camera on for this because I feel like this is gonna be not the most fun look, but then I also feel like those kind of boring everyday looks are interesting to see, and it's interesting to see how other people do their everyday routines. So that's what we're doing today. It's gonna be very simple. We're not doing like crazy fall makeup today, but I figured I would show you the makeup that I'm putting on my face for this gorgeous Saturday. Grab a drink, grab a snack. You can grab your makeup if you want to do your makeup along with me. Cheers, let's get into it. So I did my skincare several hours ago. I actually got up super early this morning, did my Bible study. I was really good this morning, didn't pick up my phone. But I already did my skincare routine, and I'm just going to add a little bit of primer on top. I'm not going to do anything else. So I'm still making my way through the Candid Naturals Smooth and Protect Makeup Primer, but I really like this primer. And I did already do my brows. I forgot to mention that. And then I also wanted to try this. Well, I have tried this. I tried this yesterday. But this is from American Women Beauty. It's their Plumping Lip Oil. And I ordered something from them that I'll show y'all today, and they threw this in with my order. And oh my goodness, this is intense. So I'm gonna put it on my lips and let it work while I do the rest of my makeup. I tried to look up the ingredients online, and I couldn't see like what the plumping ingredient is in here. They just put the different oils that's in here. It's intense. So for foundation, I'm actually going to mix two of my foundations. One is very matte, one is more on the satin side, and I kind of want a good in between. I know this sounds high maintenance, but I have the time. So I'm going to mix my TaylorMade Organics mineral foundation. I have mine in the shade Wisdom, and then I'm going to mix it in with my Kingdom Come Home Tallow and Milk foundation. This is in the shade 4. And I actually find that these two shades mixed together are perfection for me right now too. So I do about half a pump of TaylorMade, and then I'll do half a pump of the other one as well. I don't need a ton of product. I just want to even out my skin tone. Like I said, it's going to be kind of an easy breezy makeup look. Not doing a whole lot. And I'm actually just going to use my fingers to apply this as well. But I really love these foundations on their own. If you want to see them on their own, definitely check out my previous videos, because I do have videos using these. But mixed together, it's the perfect combination of matte and satin. Gives you like, I don't know, it's just a really pretty, more natural finish. Yeah, the shade match is perfect. And then I'm just gonna take whatever's left over my hand and just use that to build coverage where I need it. I actually prefer blending these foundations in with my fingers, whether I'm mixing them together or wearing them individually. I don't know, there's just something about the fingers that like just melts it into the skin so easily. Alright, so that's the base. I would say I have about light coverage, which is perfect. I'll go in with a little bit of concealer where I want a little more coverage, but honestly I would just be totally fine skipping concealer, but I'm gonna go in and apply a little bit. Let's do the TaylorMade Organics Liquid Concealer. I have this in the shade Hazel. I'm going to take a few dots on the under eyes, just anywhere where I want just a tiny bit more coverage. I feel like this shade is a little light for me. Yeah, I just want a little bit. I don't want a ton of product sitting on my skin today. It's going to be quite warm. So I'm going to go and blend out my under eyes while the rest of my face sits and marinates. I love this concealer on my under eyes. It's so moisturizing. If you have dry under eyes or a lot of fine lines and texture, like I have a lot of crow's feet on the outer corners of my eyes, and I feel like this concealer, oh my gosh, it lays so well on top of fine lines on the under eyes. But you need the tiniest bit. I feel like if you put too much concealer, it can kind of do the opposite, but if you just put like just the right amount, just a tiny bit, it is so beautiful. The littlest bit goes a long way. That's what I'm finding. The more and more that I use this, I love the way that it looks, the less product that I use. All right, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of setting powder. I'm going to use my favorite Adele finishing powder. I'm first going to target the under eyes. And then I'll take it through the T-zone where I tend to get the most shiny. But I think I'm going to let the rest of my skin just kind of live its best life. We're going to go in with powder bronzer, so that'll set down the cheek area. I don't feel like I need to apply powder everywhere. So before going with our next product, I'm going to spray my face down with the TaylorMade Finishing Touch setting spray. Like I say in every video, this is a glycerin and aloe based spray. Think MAC Fix Plus. It's not really, in my opinion, it's not like a setting spray. It just melts everything together. It's a good sandwiching, layering spray. So you can use this throughout your routine in whichever way you want. I like to kind of sandwich it. I'll usually prep my skin with it, kind of use it mid-routine, and then I'll use it at the very end if I feel like I need a little bit more hydration. But I want to make the skin, add a little more. I want to make the skin a little bit damp because I'm going to be going in with a highlighter. I just got this in the mail yesterday. I ordered this a really long time ago. Something happened with my order, so it took a really long time to get here. But this is the American Woman Beauty and Riley Gaines collaboration. It's called the Butterfly Illuminator, and I wanted to save the box because I thought the box was really cool. It's got a picture of her right here, and it says Against the Current, and then it says Fearless on the side, Relentless on the side, and then on the back of the box it actually has her story. So I'll read that to you really quickly. It says, Riley Gaines is a 12-time All-American swimmer who began to make waves her senior year when she and her teammates were told they had to compete against a male who claimed the identity of a woman. After seeing this injustice firsthand, Riley decided to be one of the first female athletes to take a stand against it by publicly acknowledging how this is detrimental to the strides women have made and threatens the very existence of truth. Since then, she continues advocating for women and inspires others to be bold. And then it has her website on the back. But yeah, I just thought that was so cool. So anyway, I'm going to apply this to my cheek. It looks to be, here, I didn't even show y'all what it looks like. But it looks to be kind of like a peachy champagne color. I'll swatch it for you too in a second. But I'm going to go and apply it. And for me personally, I like to apply highlighter before the rest of my cheek products, because then it looks like it's coming from underneath. It's not just sitting on top of everything. So it's just personal preference. Pretty pretty. Okay, so that's like a very, very intense swatch of it on my finger. Again, a very heavy swatch, just so you can see kind of the tone of it. It's like a peachy golden champagne. And then blend it out. That's what it looks like. So pretty. Just kind of gives a really pretty glossy finish to the skin. This is still available on the website. I don't know how long it will still be there because, like I said, this collab has been out for a while. So I don't know how much stock they have of this, but this is definitely going to be a collector's piece for me. I love the packaging. I love the story. I love Riley. So yeah, I had to get my hands on this highlighter. So pretty. Wow, our skin is popping. All right, so let's do a bit of bronzer, and I'm going to use my Candid Naturals Sunkissed bronzer. And I just want to do a little bit on these kind of no makeup days. I don't like to go too heavy with the bronzer. I just want to give my skin a little bit of dimension. I don't want it to look like bronzer on the face. And then I'm also going to take a little bit on the eyelids because we're not doing eyeshadow today. Ooh, today I'll show you how I use my Lash, what is this called? My Lash pomade. I'll show you how I use that. Alright, honestly, I love the skin like this, and I don't feel like I need blush, but I'll go ahead and do a little bit of blush. Even though I really like the skin like this. I think it's pretty, it's bronzy, it's sun-kissed. Like, I don't feel like I need blush. Ooh, I'll skip blush. Okay, let's go on to the eyes, and then we'll come back after everything is done. And if I want to add more blush, or add blush, I'll add blush. But honestly, I like the skin like this. I don't feel like I want blush. I'm going to tone this down a bit though. But that bronzer applied so nicely on top of the foundation. Remember, I didn't powder any of this. Laid down really nicely on the skin, didn't skip or anything like that. Okay, so let's leave the skin like this. I'm going to do a little bit of this highlighter on the eyes because I just think this is going to be so pretty. Just great for a quick kind of throw on the eyes wash of shimmer. So I'm just going to take it on a fluffy brush. Just literally throw it on the eyes. Not being precise here at all. Got a little bit of bronzer. Yeah, that's basically it. I'm going to take a little bit more for the inner corner. Just kind of brighten up the inner corner. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm going to go in with my bronzer. Use that same brush. Go with my bronzer. Just kind of sweep that all over as well. Yeah, very, very easy. Not even doing anything with the lower lash line. Just super simple. Okay, I told y'all this look was going to be boring, but this is really what this is really what I'm doing. This is all the makeup that I wear just on these very casual, hanging out with the family, just being out and about, dilly-dallying. All right, I'm going to give my lashes a good curl. We're not doing mascara today, but I will show you what I do with my lashes when I don't want to wear mascara, but I just want to perk them up and make them look a little bit thicker. All right, so lashes are nice and curled, and I'm going to take my Blinking Owl Acres Lash Pomade. This has castor oil, argan oil, beeswax, stearic acid, silk, silica, and rosemary oil. It looks like this. So this is a conditioning treatment, a growth treatment, as well as a mascara alternative, and that's how I like to use it. So I use it at nighttime before I go to bed. I'll put it in my brows and my lashes, but my favorite way to use it is for these no makeup days. So it comes with a spoolie. I just dip it in there. You don't need a lot. A little goes a long way with this. If you really load up the spoolie, it just gets too thick and too oily on the lashes. You just need a tiny bit, and then I just wiggle it through the lashes. This is going to be an alternative for Aquaphor or, you know, all those different ointments that people put on their lashes. This is going to do that same thing without the mineral oils. And it's got the castor oil in there. It's the first ingredient. So strengthen and grow your lashes, your brows, whatever you want to put this on. But yeah, it's so nice. It just thickens them up. I love wearing this to the gym too, because when I'm getting strangled in jiu-jitsu and all my hair is getting ripped out and my face is getting smashed, I just want to make sure I take care of my lashes because it's very easy to like rip out your lashes. It is not a glamorous sport. So I like to apply this just to add a little bit of protection. I don't know if it actually helps, but it's not hurting them for sure. So that's the lash pomade. It does hold a curl, so if you curl your lashes and you apply this, it will hold a curl. Like I said, just don't apply too much. I love this stuff. I'm obsessed. It's so good. I'll even take a tiny bit through my brows. With the brows, you want to be extra careful not to apply too much because it is oily, and I don't, just me personally, I don't like shiny eyebrows. And also, if you have foundation around your brows, the oil can disturb that, so just be mindful. But for true no makeup days when I'm not wearing any foundation or anything, I throw this in my brows, I throw it in my lashes, I'll even run some through my hair. Actually, we'll do a little bit of that now. Saga wanted to come join us. She's always so curious when I'm filming. I don't know if it's the lights or what it is, but she wanted to come say hi. Look how big she's getting, y'all. She's getting so big. Baby Saga is getting so big. Look at this thing. She's a little mini panther over here. You can get my little baby hairs. Again, it's got castor oil, so it's really great for your hair. And especially like around here, I feel like is where I'm the most thin from jiu-jitsu and also from pulling my hair back. My hair is just really fragile right here at the front. So having this little treatment is nice. Yeah, I love this. There's so many different ways you can use this. It's really, really good. Okay, so moving back to the face, I want to add some faux freckles, and I'm going to use my Adele dark brown gel liner. This is the liner that I used in my last video that I was so impressed with this. It applies and performs a lot like a cream shadow. I need to really put it to the test and try and do winged liner or something one day and see if it smudges, for those of you who are looking for a liner that stays put. I will definitely try that. Maybe I'll do that later on today, just before I take a shower. I'll leave it on for a few hours and see how it holds up. But if I do that, I'll leave a little note in the description box. But as a cream shadow, it's so nice. Really like it. And I like it for faux freckles. Wish they had more colors. It'd be really cool to have some different colors, like a purple or like a burgundy would be cool. That's the thing with a lot of these smaller brands, there's just not a lot of variety yet. I would love to have more colors of this because I just really like the formula. And then, do I want to do blush? Honestly, I'm not going to do blush. I like the way my skin looks without blush. I might add a little more bronzer though, just because we did the freckles. I kind of want to take some bronzer across the nose. Alright, so the lip plumper has done its job. I don't know if y'all can tell a difference. I mean, it's not like a major difference. It's not super crazy, but I can definitely see a difference in my lips, and it also helps kind of bring some color to my lips too. So I'm just going to remove a little bit of that. I promise guys, I will have lip liners soon. I don't have any right now, so I'm just going to use what I have. And then I'm just going to use my Rowe Casa tinted lip balm. This is like the jeans and t-shirt of lip products. It's just easy, simple. It gives your lips a tiny bit of a pinky hue. And if you pair it with a lip pencil, it does give a little bit more structure to the lips. You can of course just throw this on without lip liner. And then if you wanted to, you could even take the gloss and put that on top for some extra shine. I'm just gonna leave it like this. I don't love a super glossy lip because then stuff gets stuck to it, especially when I'm out and about with the kids. But this is the final look. So beautiful. That highlighter is stunning. Thank y'all so much for being here. I know this look was really boring, but I think sometimes the boring ones are just, they're always fun to watch. They're always like a good go-to. It was nice to show you how I do a quick kind of everyday makeup routine, mom makeup if you will, using all of my new products. Oh, and Saga's playing. It's playtime apparently. So thank y'all so much for being here today. As always, remember, I love you, God so loves you, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye guys.